What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? So look, y'all see me struggling to figure out what deck we was getting ready to use. I'm just gonna go in with straight tarot. I think I'll go with the smaller deck to clarify, but let's see what's next for all 12 zodiac signs. What's up? What's good? What's going on? If y'all are not a member, go and get over there. You are missing out. We had a beautiful reading that came out on the regular members board, but man, that extended soul tribe message, that was nice. So definitely go check those out if you haven't had the chance. Of course, after this live, because we can hang out. What's up, Miss Vicky 85G? What's up, T Rose? What's up, Tisha? What's up, y'all? Thank y'all so much for showing up for your girl. I want to jump in and just see what's next for all 12 zodiac signs. What is it that you need to know? What's next? And how do you navigate that? Okay. Guys, these are general messages that we're about to jump into. So just take what resonates and chuck a little rest. Okay. Don't come up in here taking things personal. Let's have fun. Let's share light. Let's breed abundance, fertility, and all of that good stuff over here. Okay. Yes, that's who we get ready to jump into, T Rose. We get ready to jump straight into Aries, y'all. Jumping straight into Aries. Y'all, we got a future from Cosmo in the background. If y'all hear any of that, he is definitely playing with toys. All right, Aries, let's jump in. What are we doing at? Let's do 3 minutes. Yep, 3 minutes for Aries. Let me pull it up on my end so I can see what it's looking like. Because the signature on my end looks pitiful.
Here are two physicians that both made $1 million.
Okay, it looks fine though. Yeah, it looks fine. All right, we're going to make it work. Let's jump in. What's up, Nikita? Yes, positive vibes. That's right. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Aries? Let's jump in and see what's next for you. Aries, these are general messages. So please just take what's for you and chuck the rest. Don't force it if it doesn't fit, okay? Let me see, Spirit. What's next for Aries? Thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. That's okay. I understand, hon. That is okay. Let's see, Spirit. Tap me in. What's next for Aries? One card, please. What's next from Aries? All right, Aries. So we do have the Empress is coming in here. Aries, the Empress. So what's next for some of you all? Listen, Linda, this is a general reading. Okay, don't go taking things too personal. But I do see, Aries, what's next. Some of you all could actually be finding out that you're conceiving or you're with child, or that someone you've been with has conceived or is with child. Others of you all, there could be some sort of business plan that is developing, coming to fruition. Whatever this is, it's definitely bringing about wish fulfillment, okay? It is going to require you to cut away some things that aren't in alignment with this, okay? Let's see, Spirit, where are we going? What's next for Aries? What's next for Aries? Could be a Libra or a Taurus coming towards you. I definitely feel like that there's love for what's next for you. My eyes are like literally zoning in on the heart over her head. I do feel like that love is coming towards you. Could be child, in the form of a child, as the Page of Swords is here. But I definitely feel with the Page of Swords coming out for how this is showing up, there could be, some of you all could be receiving communication. Yeah, star card. You could be receiving communication, or you could be receiving confirmation of this, okay? Others of you, what's coming towards you, what's next for you is a deep conversation with someone that you're romantically interested with about what is definitely about family, okay? It is definitely about family. How it's showing up is the Ten of Cups, okay? The Two of Pentacles, I do feel like that you are having to figure out how to fit something in That was reiterated with the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You are going to have to cut some things out of your vicinity, guys. Y'all going to have to excuse my nails. I've been outside with these children. I definitely feel like you're going to have to cut away some things that are no longer serving you, as this it's going to be wish fulfillment too. It's going to bring about ultimate happiness. The Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles definitely giving off. It's not going to be everyone's message, because I feel like that whoever this is going to be a personal message for, you are going to be finding out that either you're with child or that someone that you are connected to is with child. And it's going to bring about some sort of concerns as it pertains to, oh my, I don't have enough money, or oh my, but I'm struggling right here, or something like that. But something is going to balance out here. Yeah, you're definitely going into a brand new cycle here. This is nice. This is nice. Yeah, this is nice. Okay. This is nice. Okay. So I'm getting the message that even if, let's just say that Aries, you're finding out that you're with child, but the person that you're with child with, you're finding out that someone you're in separation with is now with your child or something like that. Like Spirit is saying, like, you know what I'm saying? The stability of the relationship or the imbalance in the relationship is a concern. But Spirit is saying that with the adjustments, with the proper adjustments, this is something that is actually giving you guys an opportunity to restabilize, like to really begin to grow, like kind of like grow up as to what it is that you're building for here. What is the Page of Swords? Give me just a little insight on this Page of Swords. Congratulations. See, I have to be honest with you. I feel like that it is going to require a compromise here with this Page of Swords, this communication that's coming in, because I feel like that, especially if I'm speaking to a masculine Aries, you and this person are in some sort of separation, not really on the same page right now. And so like to think about growing something or building something or being attached to someone with the discord that you all have, it does bring about anxiety for some of you all. It could even bring about the anxiety of, oh, I don't want them to think I'm trying to trap them, or for the masculine Aries, oh shit, is this bitch trying to trap me, or something along the lines like that. But I do feel like that if you are able to really just slow down for a second, I do feel like that you can handle this situation from an independent perspective until you gain the clarity that you need in order to lay a more solid foundation. But as your friendly tarot reader, I do see an opportunity for a more stable, solid foundation to be laid between the two of you all. Okay, so that's what I see for what's next with you, Aries. This could involve a Libra, a Taurus, a Scorpio, an Aquarius, a Leo, a Capricorn. Final message coming through here for Aries. Hello, Andrea. Hey, Faith Focus. Hey, Miss Files. Kiki, I'm so mad at you. I have 5 or 6 different guys at my job on my heels, and I'm not even trying to say hello to any of them. Oopsie. I got options like eggs in a basket and don't want no eggs. Look, Aries, your numerology, your closing message is 0505. Unexpected shift. It says divine intervention. It says, I. This number serves as a gentle nudge to pursue what interests you most. It's possible that something could rock the boat, but you'll end up exactly where you belong, which could be in someone's arms or in your dream jobs or abroad. I'm telling you, I feel like that's something like an unexpected shift is coming your way, but it is exactly what you need. Okay, Aries, it is exactly what you need. So be willing to listen to your gut feelings at this time. Okay. All right, let's move forward. Hey, China Eyes. Thank you, Miss Files. Miss Nikita, and I hear you, Miss Files. I love this message. Thank you. You're so welcome, T Rose. You're so welcome. Let's move into Taurus. All right, guys, let's move straight into Taurus. I got to meet with Miss Files in a little bit, y'all, so I can't be up on this thing too long. 11 minutes even. Well, let's do 11:10 for Taurus. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Taurus? So let's jump in and see what's next for you. Adrian said Taurus rising. What's up, boo? Let's jump in, Spirit. Let's see. What is it? What's next for the Taurus collective? Taurus, these are general messages, so just take what resonates and chuck the rest, okay? Thank you so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. All right, let's see, Spirit. What is next for the Taurus collective? Spirit is saying right there. So we have the Queen of Cups. I actually feel like that what's next for you is there is a Queen of Cups coming towards you to offer some sort of emotional assistance, some sort of warm, I'm hearing warmth, but I'm trying to say warm, nurturing energy is coming your way. I do feel like that this person is coming to give you something that is tangible and beneficial to assist you in some sort of elevation. Page of Cups, there could be, so you could be processing some sort of emotional distress right now. I see a Queen of Cups coming your way to offer you some sort of, like, I don't know, you may feel emotionally depleted. I see something coming your way, someone. Let me see, how does this show up? Could be a Leo, doesn't necessarily have to be. Three of Pentacles, this coming in the form of some sort of collaboration here. Ace of Cups, damn, poo. Page of Cups is the likely outcome here. See, we have the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and the Justice and the Ten of Pentacles actually wanted to stay on the table, so we won't ignore that. But we do have some sort of, look, in the Queen of, look, you're over analyzing this person's intentions here, okay? So there is a Queen of Cups. That is what's next for you is a Queen of Cups. So for me, that's a Gemini, Cancer, but it could also be a Leo, a Gemini, a Virgo, or a Libra that is coming your way to offer you some sort of assistance to help balance out some sort of scale. You are karmically in alignment for some sort of generosity, some sort of collaboration, some sort of teamwork. However, the Magician is in the challenging position. There is something, there is something about this Queen of Cups. You don't quite trust this person. Your advice is the Ace of Cups. And I have to be honest with you, in this particular Queen of Cups here, do you see how she's handing a cup? I have to advise you to receive that cup. I have to be honest with you. I do feel like that this is going to help you address this Page of Cups energy. This is definitely whoever this Queen of Cups is that's coming your way for what's next for you, Taurus. This person does have some sort of, I'm looking at the dog's water bowl and the water bottle here. Both are empty. That dog looks like it just needs something to kind of give it the strength to sit upright. Okay. And I think that that's very significant because how this is showing up is the Strength card as a feminine energy that is giving the lion the strength to not be so primal. Okay. So I definitely feel like that there's some sort of assistance that's coming your way to soften your approach on something, because I feel like that it's actually going to bring you towards a stability. Okay. So you are being told to receive whatever this Queen of Cups is offering you. What's on the other side is this emotional openness. Okay. The Page of Cups for what's on the other side. Now, don't forget that the Page of Pentacles was directly on top of that Page of Cups. However, I still want you to recognize that it's like there's this, I don't know, it's almost like that it's like a opening up, seeing something from another perspective, Taurus. But I do see that you don't trust this person's, you question this person. Let me see, Spirit. Why does Taurus question this person? The Eight of Pentacles. Let me see. Why does Taurus question this person? What's the Magician trying to tell me? Thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. I gave offerings to Yamaya to bring emotional balance. I know that's right. Let me see. Why does Taurus not quite trust this? Why are they gonna overthink this? The Six of Wands. This person, whoever this person, okay, yeah, the Tower card. Whoever this person is, this person has had what we're going to call a fall from grace in your eyes, okay? So this is someone that you could quite, like, you could have, I don't know, like, you could, the apology. Like, you know what I'm saying? I do feel like, so you don't necessarily trust this person's intentions because what they're offering you is preceding or coming before the apology that they owe you, or the emotional, like the emotional consideration that you feel like this person owes you, is not coming before what they're trying to offer you. Spirit is saying, take the offer. The emotional consideration is on the other side. Okay. Like I said, this could be pertaining to a Leo, a Libra, a Virgo, a Gemini, a Cancer. We also have Aries and Scorpio at the bottom of the deck. So just take that as it resonates. Let me get you your closing message, Taurus. I put Kiki on the speaker yesterday and the whole company circled me. What she say about my type is, hell no, go subscribe and get her for yourself. You so silly. Spirit, type me in. Show me, what is the closing message here for Taurus? We have 1212, persistence. 1212, persistence. It says, oh, happy day, an ample opportunity related to your life's purpose is just around the corner. Take immediate action when it pops up. Of course, a lovely partnership or an epic romance is also in the cards for you. All right, Taurus, I love you. I hope that message is able to offer you some guidance and clarity. If so, I would appreciate that thumbs up down below. Let's move forward to Gemini. What's up, Shanika? Why? Yes, please do not forget to smash that thumbs up button. Thank you all so much. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Gemini? So let's jump in and see what's next for you. What is it that you need to be made aware of for as it pertains to what's next? Guys, these are general messages, so please just take what resonates and chuck the rest. If you would like a more personalized reading, you can find those over on the ManjulaAwakening.com. Thank you in advance for smashing that thumbs up button. Spirit, tap me in. What's the message? What's next for Gemini? Thank you. Wow, Gemini, you could be connecting to Aries. Not necessarily, but I am looking at the Ace of Swords. So I have to be honest with you. I feel like more than anything, what's next for Gemini? Some of you all, I'm definitely getting an unexpected pregnancy, okay? Absolutely unexpectedly. And it's like you feel like that this is like, it's definitely for the who I'm speaking to, the Gemini collective. You're like, oh shit, this is not the right time for this. This is no. I had plans to go in that direction. This forces me to go in that direction. So I definitely feel like that this is definitely, like, I don't know if you were getting ready to walk away from a situation and now this kind of like ties you to it. Let's jump in. Spirit, show me. I can be very selfish. You so silly. Let me see, Spirit. Oh shit, Eight of Wands is how this shows up for you, Gemini. Yeah, look, the Hanged Man. Yeah, this definitely shows up, like how this shows up for you. I'm definitely getting, you feel like that this is delayed, like this. Yeah, I see the Eight of Pentacles is in the challenging position. Your advice is the Two of Cups. What's on the other side is the Knight of Wands. I actually feel like I have to encourage you to know that this is actually right on time. I know that you may feel like that it's keeping you from going in the direction that you want, but it actually brings you to victory, success, a wish fulfillment, and it happens unexpectedly, okay? I do want you to be advised to think about this situation from a, like, don't think about it from such a one-sided perspective. Make sure that, you look at it, Gemini, look at it from a perspective of union, partnership, okay? This is exactly what needs to happen, okay? This is exactly what needs to happen. Spirit is encouraging you to gain a different perspective. I don't really want, let me see something, because I do want to know what is causing you to feel, because I do see that there is this energy of you like, but I was going in another direction, Kiana. I was leaving this behind. Something seemed like a mess and you were trying to leave it behind. And I'm going to be real, right, vulnerable and honest with you, because I feel like that this is going to talk us through what you're running from. I can't stand to clean, Gemini. I cannot stand to clean, and I won't lie about it either. And I am the person that is known, like, if I get into if I get sad and depressed and it lasts a little too long and I don't wash my dishes, I am not proud of this. I am just being honest. Baby, I've been known to throw them things away and just start fresh. Very wasteful, I know. And I can't say that I'm ashamed of it. I'm going to be honest. I can't say I'm ashamed of it. It's just the truth. Spirit is saying that, and then there are times where it's like, I wash my way through that shit. Spirit is saying that whatever this situation is for you, Gemini, you actually are needing to wash your way through it, because it's actually going to be bringing you directly to the Six of Wands and the Nine of Cups. And that's what you're actually being told to, like, this is your advice. Think about this from a perspective of like a union, soul connection, shared goals. Like, focus on the things that you two do agree on. Okay. Yeah. See, and I think that, like, I feel like that you was about to walk away from a situation, because it's like, damn, when are we going to make this thing official? Or like, we've been stuck at this level and it's time for elevation. This thing is just kind of like not moving. Spirit is saying like this is actually what was needed in order to get things moving, because what's on the other side is adventure, movement, action. You understand? Six of Pentacles is behind that. I definitely see something is working out for you, but you're wanting to walk away from it. And the way that you're seeing the revelation of this is this a delay from you actually getting to walk away from something that you feel like is stagnant. It's like you manifested in movement, and now that the movement is coming, you're looking at it as extra stagnation, and that's not really what it is. So this could involve a Libra, a Scorpio, a Sag, a Taurus, maybe even a Pisces. Let me get your closing message there. What is the closing message here for Gemini? 0707, compromise, baby. Y'all gonna have to go play with somebody else. It says, let go of what no longer serves you. Stop holding on to grudges. Express your emotions and aim towards a compromise. So even if it's not the growth of a child, what's next for you is the opportunity to nurture a situation towards growth, but it does require you to release the grudges and to lean in towards making necessary compromises. Because let's just be honest, if once you're pregnant with, shit, whatever, okay? Like, let's just, please let me live for a second, okay? Without getting too technical. Once you become pregnant, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're literally not just, like, the woman isn't just growing her seed. She's growing the world. She's growing now her world, an extension of her world in someone else's world combined in one. So Spirit is saying that wherever it is that you're headed, it is going to require forgiveness and understanding and empathy from both sides, empathy for yourself as well as empathy for the other side. Okay, take it as it resonates. You don't have to like this story, but shit, it is what it is. And then yes, it is going to require some willpower, and spirit is saying, and yes, it's up to you. Like for those of you all that it is literally a child that like finding out that you're unexpectedly pregnant. Yes, you're right. You can make that choice and go on and raise this child by yourself. You won't be the first, you won't be the last. Okay, but you can also make the decision like, damn, but hold up though, do I want him? Like, is that really the only option, or is there a bigger, better option? That's what this message is ultimately telling the Gemini, but just take it as it resonates. Okay, moving on to the folk that want to hear me, because they ran up out of here on that message. And I gave them too much time. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Cancer? Let's jump in and see what's next for the Cancerian collective. Cancer, these are general messages, so please just take where it resonates and chuck the rest for someone else, okay? I want to, if you would like a more personalized reading, you can find those over on the ManjulaAwakening.com. Also, want to let you all know, thank you. I also want to let you all know, go check out that members reading. If you are not a member, there was a nice reading that was done just a few hours ago. That was nice. But let's jump in, Cancer, and see what's next for you. What's next for the Cancerian collective? Thank you, Spirit. Oh, we got two. We got two. And the Two of Cups is, wow. I don't even know what's under here. But Cancer, we have the Two of Cups in the Lovers. So, like, can we just say love is in the air for what's next for you? For Cancer, the Two of Cups in the Four of Wands. And the Lovers at the bottom of the deck with the Four of Cups in the reverse. This is like somebody's no longer crying over spilt milk, getting back out there and literally running into some sort of soulmate union. Solid connection. Let's see. It says you meeting twin and them. You can run into twin and them. Store run. Be right back. Yes, ma'am. See you in a second. Be safe. That's right. Let's see, Spirit. How does this show up for the Cancerian collective, Spirit? How does this show up for the Cancerian collective? How does this Two of Cups, Four of Wands, the Emperor, baby, go play with somebody else? Cancer got a divine masculine on the way. Daddy's home. Cancer, what's next for you? Daddy's coming home. I know that's right. Let me see. The King of Swords. The Hierophant. The Knight of Swords. The Ten of Wands is on the other side. The opportunity is the King of Swords to get real right, frank, to get real right honest, to have a real honest and frank conversation, okay? And your advice is the Knight of Swords. It's going to require some bravery and some tenacity, okay? You want to be real tenacious. There's definitely love coming in. Someone could be something like, the challenge is it could be something that You know what I'm saying? Like, there could be some obstacles that you all have to maneuver, like in a very confirmation, in a very non-traditional way. Like, there's some non-traditional obstacles that have to be maneuvered here within this situation. What's the Hierophant? What's the Hierophant? Whatever the obstacles are, it is like I've been okay, so damn, and it went under the desk. Yeah. Okay, so I've been telling, I had the star card. Listen, Linda. Okay, so listen. Here's, who am I talking to? Cancer. The Hierophant is the star card. I do feel like that there are some non-traditional, like there are some obstacles, they're non-traditional obstacles, and the solutions to these obstacles are also therefore non-traditional, right? And I feel like that these non-traditional obstacles tend to make this heavy for you all. And so, like, heavy for the connection. When I say you all, heavy for the connection. And so what this is ultimately saying on the other side of this, Cancer, there's this energy of like, okay, so I was talking to someone near and dear to my heart today, and it's like you're unable to see what the true weight of what's in front of you at this present moment because of the weight from the prior situation. Like, for instance, I'm gonna have to take an intermission here in a second too, but just take for instance, let's just say that toxic example that I tend to go to with your ex. Let's just say your lover, the person that you want, has cheated on you, and you guys have went to therapy, done whatever you needed to do to move past that cheating incident. But for real, deep in your heart, there's still this lack of trust there. And so even though you're trying to move forward, the weight of that lack of trust, and in the fact that you hold it in because you feel like that you should already be past it because that's what the situation calls for. So then you just hold it in your heart with a lid on it. So when you and your person are out and about, and somebody flirts with your person or is a little too friendly, because you've been holding this pain in with a lid on it, you kind of explode beyond the needs in that present moment. That's ultimately what's taking place inside of this Two of Cups, Four of Wands. That's going to be the challenge or the obstacle within this situation. It doesn't necessarily mean, well, I guess it does mean that the burden is coming with you guys having to overcome these challenges and these obstacles. It's like what's on the other side is having to actively make the choice to put the pain of the obstacles down in order to be able to proceed over. I do feel like that the passion and the drive and the desire is there on the other side, but you have to consciously be willing to put down the pressure that you guys had to endure overcoming the obstacles. You want to take it as it resonates, okay? Because shit. It is everything that you set off for, okay? Like, the Page of Wands is what's at the bottom of the deck, and the Page of Wands sets off on an adventure. Like, they know that they're going to bump their heads, and I love the Page of Wands energy because they bump their head and get up and shake it off. It's like that little child that falls, and it's like, damn, did they hurt themselves? But they get up and they move like nothing happens. That's the Page of Wands energy. So Spirit is saying this is everything that you set off to achieve. Nobody told you it was going to be easy, but it does bring you in a karmic reward, okay? Like, and not all karma is bad karma, okay? Let's unlearn that. But this could involve an Aries, a Capricorn, an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Gemini, as well as a Taurus, okay? Just take it, or Gemini, yes, take it as it resonates. Hey, Daddy, I know that's right. All right, Nikita, I'm about to take a little quick intermission real quick, and I'll be right back with Leo. Okay, guys, thank you all for your understanding. Thank you all for your patience. It is greatly appreciated. Let's definitely move on to Leo. What are we at? 3750. Let's get it then. 3750. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Leo? Let's jump in and see what's next for you. Leo, these are general messages, so please just take what resonates and chuck the rest for someone else, okay? If you would like a more personalized reading, you can find those over on the ManjulaAwakening.com. Let's jump in. Thank you so much in advance for smashing that thumbs up button. Spirit, please allow me to see clear and concise messages. What's next for my Leo collective? So we have the 10 of Wands, and Spirit made me flip that thing out in the reverse. I love it. So the 10 of Wands in the reverse is like, for one, if that came out like that, we would be like, oh shit, Kiana, take this in. I don't want this reading. I'm not claiming it. But it came out the 10 of Wands in the reverse. That's beautiful energy. So what's next for you is putting down unnecessary burdens, self-imposed limits and restrictions. You're definitely no longer holding yourself to the pressures of answering every single phone call, doing every favor. Every time someone asks you to do something, it's like you're no longer taking it on as something that you have to do. The Knight of Blades, which is the Knight of Swords, is at the bottom of the deck in the reverse. So there could be a Gemini or a Taurus that you're kind of like making some sort of decision as, you know what? I don't have to jump every time this motherfucker calls me. I don't care who you are, what you feel like I owe you. It's too much. How does this show up for Leo? How does this show up for Leo? What's up, y'all? Thank you all so much for showing up and smashing that thumbs up button. It is thoroughly appreciated. Thank you, Spirit. But how this shows up for you is the 9 of Cups. Shit, finally putting yourself in your own emotional fulfillment. You see, there goes that Knight of Swords again. So it's definitely going to require some bravery and tenacity for you to speak your truth. But this is definitely, see, the challenge is you might be addicted to this person, or you might be chained to this person. Like, this could be a baby mama, baby daddy. This could be like a mother, a father, a sister, or brother. It's a child. It's someone that you feel like there is some level of obligation that you feel towards this situation here. But it looks like what's next is you deciding to reevaluate, like, shit, all your requests ain't got to be fulfilled. You know, I don't care who you are. I may have to respect you to a certain extent, but I don't have to give up my own mental sanity. I don't have to give away all my resources to the point that I have no resources of my own. Hey, look, and your advice is the King of Cups, to get real diplomatic about it. Like, you don't have to do this in a way that hurts this person's feelings or that is inconsiderate to their emotions or anything like that. But it's also understanding that, baby, it don't really matter what emotions I got for you. If I allow my emotions to lead me into this situation, it puts me in an unhealthy place. So I definitely feel like that I'm speaking to a Leo that is respectfully telling somebody that they're doing too much and they're asking for too much. And what's on the other side of that? Like, I'm telling you, you're definitely walking away. Like, you definitely putting somebody on the other side of your boundaries. That's what's next for Leo, is making the decision to put someone on the other side of your priorities. Bottom of the deck, and like the Judgment card, and being real absolute about your decision. No wiggle room. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Spirit is advising you to do it diplomatic, so that you don't allow it, so that you're unable to so that you're unable to wiggle yourself into feeling guilty or feeling bad about the way that you handled the situation, okay? So this situation could involve a Scorpio, a Libra, a Capricorn, a Gemini, a Taurus. Let me see, Spirit. Show me, what is the closing message here for Leo? Yes, thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button, hitting that subscribe button. It is greatly appreciated. 0110. So 110 could be significant for you all, but it says you are blessed with talents and skills that make it easy for you to stand out from the crowd. Embrace what makes you different. That's your path to success. Your dreams will soon come true. And then we have 0505, an unexpected shift. Someone else just had that. I can't remember. But that's what I got for you, Leo. I love you. I hope that brings you some guidance and clarity. Yes, Virgo, them birthday babies. What's up, Virgo? I don't care what nobody say, Virgo. Hold on. Before I say that, let me give you your timestamp up here so you can hear me. What is it, 44? Damn, 44:20, just like yesterday. But let me go on, wait 2 seconds for you. Virgo, I don't care what nobody say. The Virgos are the original GOAT, one of the hardest working zodiac signs I know. And I'm going to give it to you, okay? I'm going to give it to you. Virgo is the original GOAT. I don't give a damn what nobody say. But what's up? What's good? What's going on, Virgo? Let's jump in and see. Okay, baby, you can find those over on the ManjulaAwakening.com. I'm a Sagittarius too. I really feel like that I am a Sagittarian 9th house reader for sure. I feel like I can pretty much grasp that Sagittarius energy really good. So definitely, if you're looking for a personal reading, head over to the ManjulaAwakening.com, my love. What's up, Genesee? Hey, Pooh. Let's see, Spirit, tap me in for the Virgos. Let me see. What's up? What's good? What's going on for my Virgo collective, Spirit? What is it? What's next for Virgo? Virgo, these are general messages, so please just take what resonates and chuck the rest for someone else. Y'all, I don't know if it's YouTube playing with my numbers or what, but y'all, I just jumped down to 2 viewers, and that would mean me as one of them. The 5 of Swords in the reverse, Virgo, is what's next for you. So there's some sort of compromise. Yeah, there's okay, so it's like you're close, like what's next for you is like no longer feeding into some sort of tit for tat behavior. The 5 of Swords in the reverse speaks about compromise. So what's next for you, if you're not in the midst of a conflict, it does look like that there is a conflict that is going to need to be brought to some sort of resolution via compromise here. Let's see, Spirit. How does this show up for Virgo for what's next? How does this show up for Virgo for what's next? Thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. And just remember, guys, these are general messages. The 4 of Cups is how this shows up. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So how this shows up is there is some sort of there's an opportunity to kind of like rewrite the script here to make a compromise, but there is the tendency to like just kind of like focusing on something that didn't go as planned. The Ace of Wands, the 9 of Swords, that's what's in the challenging position. It's like, damn, your advice is the 3 of Swords, the likely outcome. Okay, so let me tell you something, baby. Virgo, there's something that you're like, okay, shit. Definitely getting self-imposed imprisonment here. Definitely getting the energy of needing to choose wisely. I'm going to be honest with you. Whatever the situation is that you've been in conflict with, or that you are entering into some sort of conflict with, I have to be honest with you. There is long-term sustainability within this situation. There is an opportunity to iron out the kinks and have longevity within that situation. It is going to require some sort of compromise. It's going to require truth to be spoke. I just feel like with the Three of Swords being here in the challenging, in your advice position, it's going to require the Virgo collective to allow the swords to fall. There's some sort of pain that is very much so interfering, okay. So there's been some hurt between you and this person. There's no way around it. The Five of Swords is in the reverse, and we got the fucking Three of Swords here. Not to mention the Two of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. That's two Five of Swords. So for real, if you didn't love his knucklehead or winch so much, then you would consider this person's behavior an ultimate betrayal. But because of the love in the space between the incidences, there is desire to come together, because what's on the other side is to come together. I know that's right. I love y'all. So with the Nine of Swords being in the challenging position, there is some fears and anxiety because of possible third-party issues. I have to be honest with you, who's going to take this as a personal reading? Third-party energy has affected this situation here. And I got to be honest with you, Virgo, it is calling for some sort of compromise. What's next is there is a situation that you have been in conflict with, and what's next is you bringing this conflict to a resolution via compromise. I'm going to be honest with you. Some of y'all, this is really getting ready to spark makeup sex, okay? But some of y'all getting ready to have the makeup sex first, and then you're going to put yourself into anxiety thinking that the solution is and then you're going to complicate the solution, and Spirit is like, hey, I ain't here to judge you. So if you're going to flow into the makeup sex before you fix the problem, let that pain flow away in the makeup sex. Don't allow that to complicate the solution moving forward. And if you can't jump on board with that philosophy, put that little hot box on ice and address the compromise, and then allow the makeup sex. Because they coming in, I just gotta be, they coming in out the cold. You want me to lie to you? They coming in out the fucking cold, baby. They are. Dick in hand. Yeah, they're reaching out, okay? So you're just gonna have to take that as it resonates. Let me see something real quick. Give me some clarity on the Three of Cups for what's on the other side. Yeah, so my camera's glitching. What's the Three of Cups for what's on the other side? The worst of this is I gotta be honest with you. I just gotta be honest with you. Who I'm talking to, I would almost talk to him first. Just talk to him first, because I feel like that there's a 50-50 chance for you guys to be on the other side with the worst being over. But there's also this energy of you guys because I gotta be honest, whoever this person is, they are leading with the passion. And because they're leading with the passion, there is the opportunity that y'all get caught up and bumping the uglies, or y'all just jump ahead, and so it makes backpedaling even more difficult. And so some of y'all, what's on the other side is the worst of the situation is over. For others of you all that allow yourselves to bump uglies first and then complicate backpedaling, it could come to a halt. I just want you to know that that's the fucking truth, okay? Because I'm not getting ready to rack my brain. We got the Three of Cups, Ten of Swords, Four of Wands. I'm telling you right now, it could go either way. And if you know that, you know what I'm saying, once y'all get into bed and bump uglies and stuff like that, then you get in this limerence energy and nothing matters and everything's gonna be okay. It's in your best interest to wait for the makeup sex. The makeup sex can happen regardless. You just have to decide what's more important, okay? Let me see, Spirit. Give Virgo the numerology message here. 0808, 88 could be significant. Act on your ideas is at the bottom of the deck. It says you will enter a time of expansion, so begin taking steps towards achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances will miraculously improve. Oh, and somebody has their mind set on you. So this could be like, there's no major arcanas out here. Can we talk about that? You know exactly who this is. You know exactly who this is, Virgo. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Let's move forward to Libra. What you calling me for? Hold on, y'all. Okay. Let's move on to Libra. Let's move on to Libra at 5505. I know that's right. Yesterday you was 5555. Well, let's do that again. Give me a water break. What's up, chat? How are y'all? Tisha says she's still up in here. Shaniqua, Nikita, Kawanda. I know that's right. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? We are about to jump into Libra in just a second. Just gonna get my man's right. We here working and listening, Pookie. I know that's right. Get it. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Libra? Let's jump in and see what's next for you. Libra, these are general messages, so just take what resonates and chuck the rest. I got a Libra friend, her and her twin are in flight, going to go handle their birthday trip, so we're going to send them positive vibes. And I hope that every other Libra is getting in position to celebrate you as well. Let's jump in, Spirit. What's next for Libra? What's up, Spike Gunner? What's up, my love? What's next for Libra, Spirit? What's next for Libra? What's next for Libra? Spirit said you're going to take some. I'm going to have to do the work for you. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, we have the Chariot in the reverse in the Hanged Man. Ooh. So what's next for you is some sort of delay in, like, there is some sort of delay, halted movement. So what's next for you is something that's been moving along quite smoothly. Something is going to slow up. And Spirit wants you to embrace this so that you can gain a different perspective, because something just isn't working. Something isn't collaborating fairly with you. Excuse me. The Nine of Wands could be a Sagittarius, doesn't necessarily have to be. The Nine of Wands, the High Priestess, the King of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Moon card. Ooh. Damn, Pooh. The Hangman in both of your cards at the bottom of the deck. Hey, Libra, you are definitely being encouraged to gain a different perspective. Heavy Piscean energy here. The Ace of Pentacles is in your advice. You are definitely being told to embrace some sort of new opportunity that is coming because of a delay. Something has stopped moving forward and it's offering you an opportunity. You are being advised, whatever stops moving forward, before you get to bitching, griping, and complaining, Spirit wants you to take a pause and look for the opportunity inside of this situation. The opportunity is to listen to your intuition, trust your gut feeling, address some repressed emotions. The challenge is the King of Cups. Libra, that is your energy for me as a reader. That's Scorpio Libra energy for me. It ain't gotta be for everybody. For me, that's what it is. Okay. And if it's in the challenging position, someone is not trusting I'm speaking to someone that is not accustomed to you're not really accustomed to, you tend to let your emotions get the best of you. You tend to run away from dealing with your emotions. And that's the challenge, because whatever is going to whatever is going to stop moving forward, I have to be honest, I am having this image of an interaction that I had with the Libra, right? I tend to get overwhelmed really easily. And so I decided not to move forward with something with the Libra. And ultimately, the Libra kind of broke down. And it is because that Librian energy sometimes tends to act like everything is okay. It's like they try to bring so much balance and copacetic energy to the environment that they tend to forget about the cope aesthetics that's needed internally. That's what's happening here. So whatever this forward movement is that it's about to come to an unexpected stop for you, Libra, it is going to cause those emotions to come up to the surface. And it is a challenge for you to remain emotionally imbalanced. But Spirit needs you to challenge yourself to do so that you see the opportunity that's actually being presented to you. And it could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces that is giving you this new perspective shift. I'm going to be honest with you. It's going to change the way you lay brick forever. Okay? Just gaining this new perspective, embracing this change of plans. Some of you all, it is travel plans with the Chariot in the reverse. And some of you all could be expecting car troubles. There's a purpose and there's a blessing that comes from it. And it is about learning emotional balance, emotional maturation, emotional maturity, right? So what's on the other side is you are going to be put outside of your comfort zone, but there's this emotional awareness and emotional maturity that comes from it. Let me see something real quick. What's up, Ambassador Scorpio? Yes, Ambassador Scorpio. Ready to go home. I know that's right. Y'all, Shaniqua drives an hour to work. That's crazy to me. It's crazy work. See, that's the thing. You see, I knew it. See, the King of Cups here in the challenging position is because there is some healing that still needs to take place. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I have to be honest, either you dealing with a Scorpio that is not like that has some repressed emotions, or Libra, can we just take this on for a second? Especially if you know it might be for you. 22 could be significant. There is some sort of emotional healing that needs to take place internally. And that's what this delay is allowing you to do. It's allowing you to address some repressed emotions, because the opportunity is the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is that of listening to your intuition. And I'm going to be honest with you, baby, if you're fucking sad, and you tell yourself, oh, I'll be okay. Shit, you ain't got time to be, you ain't got time to cry. Get your shit together. We can't be sad. Baby, I'm gonna tell you right now, if that's something that you do, I'm gonna tell you right now that the sound of your intuition is this low. Okay, because you disassociate. That's cognitive disassociation right there. Like literally what I just explained is cognitive disassociation. You're not allowing you're not confirming to yourself what you're feeling. Therefore, what you're feeling, you're trying to associate with something else. Stop doing that. Okay, so you're about to experience, what's next for my Libra is to experience some delays so that you can get back associated where you have disassociated, or your person, whichever way it helps you digest your message, Libra. Okay, I love you. Let me see, what's the numerology to help Libra process this or to close this up? This could be pertaining to a Cancer or a Pisces, maybe even a Scorpio or a Libra. Let me see, Spirit. What's the numerology for Libra? Thank you, Spirit. I knew this was about you. 1001, spiritual awakening. I knew it was for you. A new phase in a religious or spiritual quest. You're going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like a dark night of the soul. You're on the path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. And then we also have 1221 here, taking initiative. Work with what you have, and it will get you places. Count your blessings and acknowledge your dear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. Let me stop. You might also get some good news soon. Absolutely. That's what that Ace of Pentacles is. Like what you view as bad news is actually delivering you good news. I love you, Libra. Well, I am home, just stuck at the desk. I know that's right. Shanikawa. Kwanda, I know you at work, or Nikita, or any of my moderators, to be honest with you. I got a comment on the Sagittarius reading from yesterday. Somebody's asking about a personal reading. Can somebody go friendly comment on that for me, please, if you don't mind? All right, Scorpio. So we got you in at 106.55. Scorpio might be in alignment for some tough love right now. Let's see what's coming through for Scorpio. What's up? What's good? What's going on? Thank you, Nikita. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Scorpio? Let's jump in and see what's next for you. What's next for you, Scorpio? Scorpio, these are general messages, so please just take what resonates and chuck the rest for someone else. Now, Simone, you the end. You assigned early, poo. Scorpio, I want to thank you all in advance for smashing that thumbs up button. Remember, these are general messages, but if you would like a personal one, you can find those over on the ManjulaAwakening.com. Let's jump in, Spirit. What's next for Scorpio? What's next for Scorpio, Spirit? There it is. Oh, damn, you got a whole lot healing. So we have the Six of Cups in the reverse, the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, and then the Four of Swords. So something that you invested a lot of time, effort, and energy into actually turned out to bring about, like, I don't know, like the Six of Cups is in the reverse, which means that there are a lot of, like, whatever their situation is that once felt like childlike, it made you feel very childlike, hopeful, and energetic. It is now plagued with a lot of bad memories. Okay, like it definitely is giving the energy of not turning out the way that you had expected it to turn out, especially with it being attached to the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, because the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse is having to count your losses and understand that something you've been investing in is not going to return, is not going to give you the return on your investment as anticipated. And well, I have to be honest with you, from it to go, like, look how colorful these cards are. Now they are in your spread in the reverse. And then you go to the Four of Swords in the upright, and he's in a tent out in the wilderness. So I definitely feel like that this is, whatever this situation is that you was very invested in, and had been you had been very practical in the way that you very methodical in the way that you invested in this situation. However, I do have to let you know that you did miss out on some key vital details. And I don't want to say that you're starting out in the poorhouse, but you're definitely having to build. It's like this is going to require a building from ground up. So what's next is acknowledging that something isn't going to bring about the results that you had anticipated, and begin to shift into the energy of recuperation now. No, that's right, boo. You a Scorpio moon. I know that's right. So let me see. How does this show up for Scorpio, Spirit? How does this show up for Scorpio? How's your tarot doing, Simone? Let me see, Spirit. Show me clear, concise messages. How does this show up for Scorpio? The Three of Pentacles. This shows up as a collaboration, not going. The Star card, some sort of collaboration is not going, like, it's not being rejuvenated, revitalized the way that you had hoped. The Ace of Wands. The Queen of Cups is in the challenging position. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Doesn't necessarily have to be. This gives me Cancer, Gemini energy. Your advice is the Queen of Swords. It's time to get real. Like, the challenge is you have a lot of love for this situation. Like, you were very practical and methodical in the way that you were investing in this. And I do feel like that it definitely pulled on your heartstrings, but your advice is to really kind of like rise above the emotional attachment to this and really get real about what is really serving you and what is no longer serving you, because there is something that you are being called to cut away, because the like what you're required to invest in it based off of what you get in return, it's depleting you. You may not be in the poorhouse right now, but it is putting you towards the poorhouse. And this doesn't necessarily have to be financially. This could be emotionally, okay, mentally. What's on the other side is you putting in that elbow work. Okay, it is, like, I have to be honest with you. What's next for you is recognizing that a prior investment is like some sort of collaboration, something that you was investing in with a collaboration isn't bringing about the results. So what's next for you is not throwing the pity party that it's not working for you and with you, but it's just about really, you know what, if I want to recoup anything from this situation, it's going to require me to pull my sleeves up and really get down to the nitty gritty here. Yeah. I do want you to know that your hope is like, if you can like just kind of like stay the course, I do see your hope being renewed. I see some sort of self improvement here. And if I could, I don't know, I almost want to say that it's like the reason why this situation, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you may be expecting this person to work with you, but it just kind of seems like that this person is working against you. Spirit is like, stop trying to, like, you're not going to reap the rewards that you're looking for by trying to force this person to work with you. But if you shift your focus, pull up your sleeves and get to putting in the work and develop this without allowing that to distract you, something may ultimately kind of like you see how I'm seeing this person in the background doing all that kiki kaha and laughing as you're sitting here really taking your time to shine something up. They're going to be able to see the fruits of your labor, and that's going to change the way this person collaborates with you. And that's when it's going to be your choice how you show up. But you can't focus on that right now, okay? Let me see, Spirit. What is the numerology to help Scorpio navigate this situation? You see, I'm looking at this cat in this picture. Damn, I'm going to be honest with you, y'all. As a cat owner, I want to give my cat a bath because, like, what? But for real, a cat does not need us to give it a bath. It is self-groomed, okay? So even though you may want some assistance on this from this person, what it is that you're trying to achieve is self-groomable. Numerology to close this message up for the Scorpio collective. Big Sag, baby. I'm about to go to the barbershop, so I'm going to say it now. Big Sag, not the little one. I know that's right. I love you, baby. Enjoy your day, too. So we got 2121, okay? 2121 energy levels. This is the day that you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. You're getting closer to your end goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy and remain focused. It will pay off. It's a climb, not an elevator ride. Trust in you. Self-groomed. Take it as it resonates. This storyline could involve a Libra, a Virgo, a Cancer, a Gemini. Hey, Miss Files. That's right. We on Saggy now, y'all. It's like gonna get ready to leave right as we get to Sag. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a little lip break, honey. These things is getting chat. $353. Hold on, what? I'm gonna handle it. Hold on, Spirit. Let me get my mind right. What am I doing? 116. Oh shit, y'all. That just threw me off. T-Mobile, what you got going on, Pookie Tookie? Because you're not getting nothing like that from me. I'm gonna have to talk to T-Mobile. What's going on, honey? Let me not even focus on that shit right now. That's how I feel about my bills here now, honey. Let me look. You're not getting ready to put me there, Spirit. Good try, the devil. You tried it, but we're gonna put you. I thank you for your awareness. Now we're gonna put you here to handle you later. And I'm coming back to my present moment, honey. Sagittarius, what's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Let's tap in. Let's see what's next for Sagittarius. Guys, these are general messages. So please just take what resonates and chuck the rest for someone else, okay? What's next for Sag Spirit? Thank you all for smashing that thumbs up button. Let's see, Spirit. Tap me in. Tap me in. The Nine of Wands is what's next. That is this energy of resilience, but I ain't gonna hold you. It's like you regaining your composure after something that was meant to like kind of set you down. It's like you still got the courage. Like you it's like shit, you ain't stopped me. Shit, you might have slowed me up in your mind, but shit, for real, you put me right on the time of the divine. There's definitely this energy of you getting back on your feet. What's next for Sagittarius? Rising above a challenge, overcoming some sort of. Ain't nobody told you you was getting ready to come out squeaky clean. Let me see, Spirit. What is this? My people's got a black eye on this motherfucking card. Sagittarius, y'all better not be out here in these streets fighting. What's up, him Bindu? What's up, Viral HH Vic? OMG, here comes the moment of truth. I know that's right. Your intuition can. Glimmer, if you put that back in the chat after I get done with Sag, I'll speak on that. Let me see, Spirit. How does this Nine of Wands energy show up for Sag for what's next? The King of Cups. I know you motherfucking lying. What's next for you is giving something one more go around. Someone that has a lot of love for you. The Five of Cups, make peace with the past. The challenge is that somebody is still living in the past. Like what's happened has happened, and you feel like going towards this situation is taking you away from a place of calm. Your advice, damn, the Eight of Swords, damn. There is some sort of self-imposed restriction. Like you are being challenged to look at this from a different perspective. Damn, hold the fuck up. What's this? Hold on, y'all, Sagittarius, hold on. The Devils for what's on the other side. The Tower, the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Page of Swords. What is this? Okay, what's next? There could be somebody. Oh, shit. I need some. What I need from you is understanding. I have to be honest with y'all. Some of y'all, this is what's the energy of the King of Cups? What's the energy of the King of Cups? What's the energy of the King of Cups? Damn, they want to balance this shit. Wow, you had an ending with this person. This person is about to come and approach. They want to hold on to this. They want to balance this situation out. Why the Six of Swords in the challenging position? What's the energy of this challenge? What's the energy of this challenge? The Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the High Priestess. Damn. The challenge here, like just to spell it flat out, it's almost like, yeah, now it's like the challenge here is somebody's mindset is like, yeah, now that you're done overindulging, yeah, now you want to move this situation onto a place of calm. The Seven of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the High Priestess is here for the challenge. It's like the challenge here is it's like you can't get over the deception that took place behind your back. It's like now you feel like now that this person is done overindulging, now it makes sense for them to be playing in your face again. And let me see. What is this? What's the Eight of Swords? What's wrong? Y'all, I had to go be a referee. So see, everything happens for, like, everything is a reason here, okay? But anyways, let me look at this Eight of Swords. Let me look at this Eight of Swords. No more lust for losers. This isn't giving lust for loser. I have to be honest with you. You are silly. I know he is a lie. Just took a pregnancy test, waiting, and dishes the same. Saggy lied to me and got a little karma tap back. Let me see, Spirit. What's the Eight of Swords? What's the energy of the Eight of Swords for the advice for Sagittarius? The Page of Cups. And the Devil card. Damn. I don't think you're supposed to accept this apology. I've got the Page of Cups, the Ace of Wands. I got the Page of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Ace of Cups that come out to clarify the Eight of Swords. 88 could be very significant here. But I have to be honest with you, Sagittarius. Your advice is to release yourself from some sort of self-imposed imprisonment here, okay? Now, I do, like, what do they, you're supposed to walk away from this. What is the different perspective that Sag is supposed to gain from this? What is the different perspective that Sag is supposed to gain from this? The King of Cups, emotional diplomacy, emotional matter. Damn, Sag, you got an apology to give. You got an apology to give. You allowed your emotions to get the best of you. I do feel like that this is someone that actually has some sort of truth to tell you. I do feel like that you're too focused on the past. I have to be honest with you. I do feel like that you're too focused on the past instead of focusing on, because when I say that you're too focused on the past, there was something in the past that caused whatever it is that you are considering conflicting and hurtful. Whatever that situation is, Sagittarius, it is something that was kind of, my best advice can be that it was something that didn't have nothing to do with you, because of the boundaries that you had laid for yourself up until that moment. Okay, so meaning like it, like, I don't know, like, can you really get mad? what is the devil card? Because the spirit is saying that you are being given the different perspective that you're being told to gain is the partnership that you have with someone. I do feel like that it was a lack of boundaries that was set, okay? And because of that, something that kind of like got you feeling some type of way is being blown out of proportion. What's the devil card? It's like, I'm not sure that you was walking towards this situation. That's why, like, what's next is feeling like, oh, like the wounded warrior, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I went to battle underprepared. Thank you. Another card flipped out, though. But look what's right at the bottom of the deck, the devil card. So I do feel, I have to be honest with you. If I'm going to be honest with you, I do feel like that there is some sort of, there's some immaturity that kind of holds you back. And it's only considered immaturity because, you know, we probably too grown to be feeling this way and thinking this way. But I do see that it is triggered from past situations where you kind of got yourself feeling high and got let down. But the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands right here with the Eight of Cups, I do feel like that there is some emotional closed offness and like, you know, the Page of Wands, it's like you may kind of like go into situations with a naive mindset, and it in that naive mindset creates environments that ultimately kind of get your own feelings hurt, because if you was willing to stand up for yourself and speak on things or say things instead of charging in them from a naive perspective, then you would actually be able to prevent it from happening directly to you. Does that make sense? So I actually do feel like that what's on the other side is it is this energy of detaching from this childish mentality and becoming more realistic in the way that you move. Deb, who is Deb? Who is Deb? Because Deb is having a motherfucking emotional crash out in my chat, and she don't know no better, but she needs to learn better, because I don't like looking up and seeing all that negativity, because we are too great and too powerful of human beings to literally be putting that shit like, Deb, go write in your fucking journal, not my chat, okay? Especially if you don't have nothing positive, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you. Deb, if the Sagittarius did fucking come and apologize to you, you would be the reason why you felt like you wasn't getting changed behavior. Okay? Because I do have a Sagittarius that looks like that they're getting in the position to apologize. But Deb, as a Sagittarius, I would not apologize to you. So pipe down, baby, so you can get it, okay? Like, address the emotional discord within you, okay? Because if you're going to cross-watch this reading, the challenge is the Six of Swords. You're staying stuck in the past, okay? You still have repressed emotions from the deception that this person did when you was trying to show up in honest, collaborative energy. But that's the challenge, is you're holding on to that. If you want me to give you a cross, I'm telling you, some of y'all don't be ready for the type of personal readings I do. But Sag, let me get you your numerology, because I didn't already gave you enough time, because I got you on an individual later. Right. Or your therapist. No, for real. Look, I made all of that mess just so y'all can see the 55-55 clarity. That's my Ace of Swords, okay? What's the numerology to help Sagittarius navigate this situation here? And what's up, the intuitive one? Look, 22, feminine forces. You can do everything by yourself, Sag, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the right spirit and you'll become a force. Honor commitment and people. Don't judge, just listen. I want you to know, Sagittarius, you're about to go into a beautiful cycle, but it does require you to gain a different perspective. And this perspective is going to require you to see things from an emotionally mature perspective. Okay, so Sagittarius, you're in alignment for emotional maturations. Congratulations. No matter how you arrived at that, congratulations. Embrace it. It's up and onward to beautiful things from here. Okay. A therapist once told me, if I show up alone, I am wasting my money and time. So yeah, a sincere talk must happen between Sag and you, and you. Absolutely. And in order for that Sagittarius, a word to my mother, okay? A word from a Sag, Miss Deb. A Sagittarius is going to talk to you, period. A Sag will talk to you. When you got to give Sag the space to do so, and you also like come into a Sagittarius with a preconceived outcome or notion, baby, go 100, close your book now, because you ain't gonna get no notes from that. Okay, so open, like, what you feel is what you feel, and what you feel is valid. But just remember, if you're going to a situation looking for a solution, your feelings do not need to proceed. Okay, you need to be able to handle that one-on-one and then come to the table to come to the solution. Okay, if you come to the table for a solution inflamed with emotions, you fucked yourself and wasted the other person's time. Okay. Yes. Let's move forward to Capricorn. Y'all know I'm a Sag. Y'all know I'm going to say some ignorant shit on this internet, and I give a fuck. And I'm a Cancer, too. Pray for me. Sag just got a hell of a reading. Damn, y'all just got a 15-minute reading. Oh, they're going to be pissed at me. Let me move forward. Let me move forward to Capricorn. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. Thank you for putting that in there again, Glimmer. Okay, Glimmer, I got you. Miss Deb said, my North Node is in Cappy, so I will listen for the advice moving forward. Thank you. You're so welcome. And yes, I'm so glad that y'all are open to receive what I have to say. Sag always does get good readings. I know that's right. Okay, so Glimmer said, can tarot reveal, what time we were born? No. No, ma'am. Tarot cannot reveal a lot of things. Tarot taps you into your intuition. The information that you're seeking comes directly from your intuition. The tarot guides you in the direction. So if I say, Lord, let me see purple today. And I see purple and I'm like, oh shit, what's that trying to say? Tarot will help put you in the direction of what that was trying to say. Okay. But your intuition can tell you exactly what time you was born. For instance, my intuition, I had lost my original birth certificate a long time ago. And I couldn't remember what time I was born and didn't know the route to get the long form birth certificate. And so I would just listen to I was just like, damn, I know I was born at this time of day because I get jumping around this time of day, right? And so I would so because I was in the energy frequency of wanting to know what time I was born, I just started to pay attention to my own frequency. When did I feel most aligned to what was going on in the world? And I'm going to tell you what, when I listened to that and when I got my long form birth certificate, I was 6 fucking minutes off. Swear to you, 6 minutes off. That's powerful. Okay, that's powerful. I was literally 6 minutes off. I've never heard of her. E. Kane, I've never heard of her. I'll have to look her up. But that's my answer to you, Glimmer. So it does require you to be kind of tapped into your sense of self. But I can also, like, I knew exactly when my eggs were fertilized, and I know exactly when I'm like hardly ever. I'm not gonna say it doesn't exist, but honey, when that time of month is coming, I'm almost always on time. Like I know when it's coming. I can tell. Like I can pretty much tell when it's getting ready to hit the pad and all of that. I'm just that in tune with my body. I mean, but shit, I grew up in a box, okay? I grew up isolated around the world. I had no choice but to pay attention to my body, okay? Let's move forward to Capricorn. Let's do 39 even for Capricorn. Sorry, I couldn't give you the answer that you wanted because I know y'all like to think Tarot's going to give you all the answers. And it doesn't. As a matter of fact, if you're looking for straight, like, if you're looking for answers as to what should I do, like, what should I do as a life purpose and all of that, you're actually robbing yourself of the opportunity to be put closer to your divine. Okay, it can definitely point you in the right direction. It will point you in the right direction, especially if you're spiritually open to receive it from the right energetic sources. Okay, but anyways, Capricorn, what's up, what's good, what's going on? Let's jump in and see what's next for you. Capricorn, these are general messages, so please just take what resonates and chuck the rest for someone else. If you would like a more personalized reading, you can find that over on the ManjulaAwakening.com. Let's tap in. Let's tap in. What's next for Capricorn Spirit? Thank you. So we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. I like it. The worst is finally over. Okay, so the worst of a like what's next for you is like some sort of hurtful situation coming to an end once and for all. I'm getting the energy of kind of like reigniting some sort of passion between you and a situation. Yeah, the Star card. Yeah, I definitely feel like that there is this energy of like the worst of a situation being over and like the spark being reignited here. So let me see, Spirit. Show me, how does this show up for Capricorn? I know you're the real one because you correctly guessed dates and months of my birth. Oh my goodness. My spirit team never ceases to amaze me, honey. They never do. Let's see, Spirit. How does this Ten of Swords in the reverse show up for Capricorn? This deck is acting like it doesn't want to speak for you, Capricorn. I'm not going to lie. Let me see. Is this the deck for Cap? Three of Wands. Do you want me to use this deck for Cap? The Moon card. How does this Ten of Swords in the reverse show up for Capricorn Spirit? How does this Ten of Swords in the reverse show up for Capricorn as far as what's next? Yep, this is it, Capricorn. This the one. I hope my Capricorn ex-wife will pay me back the money she owes me. I know that's right. We have the Queen of Pentacles speaking about an ex-wife. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So it does look like that the worst of a situation is over, and it could have to do with the Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Sagittarius. Four of Pentacles. Well, no, Liz, you're not getting the money. Not this energy. It's not next. It's not next for you to get the money, because the Four of Pentacles is somebody holding and clutching their pearls. So Capricorn is actually being advised to clutch their pentacles and not be so reckless with it at this time. Let me see. The Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Lover's card, the Two of Cups. Well, Liz, I don't know if this is your storyline, but I don't tell y'all what to go put in my chat. Y'all just do what y'all want to do. You know what I'm saying? And I have to be honest with you. You could say you want the money, but Capricorn, your advice here being the Lover's card, it is time for you to drop down into your heart space and really become clear on what it is that you want from this situation. What is it that you're wanting to acquire from this situation here? The worst of a situation is over, and Capricorn, I do want you to spend some time loving on yourself, nurturing on yourself here, okay? I also don't want you to become vindictive, okay? Because in this particular Ten of Swords, I see a hand that is actually going to put to betray someone in the back, okay? So I don't want you to, I want you to take the time to nurse yourself, but I also don't want you to become revengeful, okay? I don't want you to become revengeful, because the opportunity here is for you to take the blindfolds off and to see this situation truthfully. And if you're able to do so somehow or another, trust me, I'm going to find out in just a second. Somehow or another, this actually does lead to this situation being healed. Absolutely. The Star card and the Lovers. Okay. There's definitely some sort of healing. Whereas I do feel like that someone has been very reckless and I'm hearing the word belligerent. Okay. So Capricorn, whoever it is that you're getting the opportunity to heal the dynamic of, this person does have the tendency to become very belligerent and very unrealistic in the solution that they're looking for. I just got to do a little something. I think I did it for everybody else with the same deck, so I am. What's the Knight of Cups? Why is the Knight of Cups in the challenging position? It's almost like the challenge here, Capricorn, whatever it is that is requiring you to drop down into your heart space, I do feel like that you're wanting to go towards this situation. However, the situation has, whatever that situation is over there, it has unrealistic expectations. So let's look at this Knight of Cups. What's this Knight of Cups trying to say for the challenge here? I got chills when you revealed it that day. For real, for real. OMG. Hey, Kristen. We didn't see you, but did you get your email for the journal? What's the Knight of Cups? What is the Knight of Cups? The Seven of Swords. Damn, the Hierophant. So someone did cheat in this dynamic, or they did something less than honorable. With the Knight of Wands being in the reverse, there's definitely some reckless sexual energy, okay? Doesn't necessarily have to be, but I do have the Ace of Swords. Someone definitely betrayed their vows inside of this situation, and it looks like that there's some sort of unrealistic expectations Like the challenge is someone has unrealistic expectations for what they expect to be done in return to make things right. But Spirit is advising my Capricorn to really drop down in your heart space, because that's where the real answer comes from, and as to how to make this situation right. Okay. And in order for you to do so, it is going to require you to do some necessary self-care, because for whatever you did here, whatever the role you played in this Capricorn, I do see that somewhere along the lines, a part of you feels justified in it, but you also know that there's a need to make things right as well. Let me see. Give me a little insight on the Lovers. What's that for, Deb? The Lovers, the Nine of Cups. See, you got to do what you see. You see what I'm saying, baby? You see what I'm saying, baby? Like, you do got to drop down into your heart space, because for real, you want something from this situation too. I do understand that the other person may be having unrealistic expectations, but there is something that you can do to kind of like soften them and their unrealistic expectations up, Capricorn. Confirmations, perhaps. I love you. I love you. I swear I do. And I'm telling you, I see what's on the other side is the Two of Cups, partnership, union, togetherness. Everybody's going to be okay. That's right. So this situation here could involve a Capricorn, a Sagittarius, a Gemini, a Cancer, Sagittarius, Scorpio, but I also have Gemini and Aquarius, okay? And then the Knight of Cups, and that's Pisces, Aquarius. So just take it as it resonates, guys. I love you. Oh, let me get you, Capricorn, let me get you a numerology to help you navigate that. It's all good. I wasn't in deep with the Sag. I am staying positive within. That's right. That's right. I'm going to be honest with you. There's a possibility for the worst of that situation to be over, honey. Like for things to actually begin to make sense and healing to take place in there. Let me see. What's the numerology to help Capricorn navigate this? 8888. Personal power. All that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending you this number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. And then that gut feeling is here at the bottom of the deck. Spirit wants you to listen to your gut. It's more than just a feeling, okay? Be real with people and focus on meaningful relationship. Remember, you must also bring value to the table, so treat others with respect. Rejection is redirection. That's right. Loved that, Deb. Stay positive. Good things will come. That's right. That is the truth. All right, let's move forward to Aquarius. Yes. No. When I get done working, you should have thought about that before y'all decided to drag each other like y'all didn't have no sense while I was on the internet. And now I'm still on the internet and we having this whole discussion and you ain't even gave me a Liz said I'm an Aquarius. Hey Kiara, what's up, Pooh? When you gonna use your link, baby? I emailed you a link. You gotta use that link so we can get in. Thank you, Kristen. Thanks for the Cappy read. You're so welcome, Deb. Let's move on to Aquarius. Let me do 152 so Aquarius ain't gotta hear that mommy conversation. Today is your Monday, and let me tell you, I'm so ready for work to be over. I know that's right. Oh, damn, I didn't see it. Yes, ma'am. Okay, I will after the live. Okay, perfect. All right, Aquarius, what's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Let's jump in and 4 months early. My. Let's jump in and see what's going on for the Aquarius collective. What's next for Aquarius? Aquarius, these are general messages, so please just take what resonates and chuck the rest for someone else. I want to thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. Let's see. Spirit, what's next for Aquarius? Okay, Spirit said that right there. The Four of Swords. Oh, and the Two of Cups. So what's next for you is to do some healing so that you'll be ready and confident for this incoming partnership. So whoever this new partnership is, or like there's definitely the Four of Swords is healing, resting, rejuvenating, resting and recovering. And the Two of Cups is some sort of love union. Okay. So I definitely feel like that there is a healing connection for what's next. But I do feel like that there could be some sort of age difference here. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but I am getting that. I am going through a lot with this move. I'm so sorry to hear that, my love. Let me see, Spirit. How does this Four of Swords and the Two of Cups show up for Aquarius? There's definitely some sort of connection that is going to be elevating for you. It does require some emotional healing from you, because it like there's a need to embrace one's insecurities, embrace one's like the things that you feel like handicapped you. Like it's time to embrace that, or not not allow it to cause you to be less than true to who you are. Like we all have those instances. Let me see, how is this showing up before I go into all of that? Who am I talking to? Aquarius? I live with Bernard, my fiance. I'm 40, he's 60. Damn, that's so crazy. Bernard. Ten of Pentacles is how this is showing up. A long-term partnership is coming your way, Aquarius. A long-term partnership is coming your way. It could be a business partnership. Doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but it's definitely an incoming opportunity for the long term, for stability. It's going to go the distance. You're going to have to get out of your own head. Because, it's not necessarily just getting out of your own head. It actually may require you to move from a place that you already feel stable and solid. It's also going to require you to cut out some of your, you know what I'm saying? Like if you are going to be required to move for this, you know what I'm saying? The move is going to require you to maybe cut out some Starbucks runs, you know what I'm saying? Take away some luxuries and focus more on the necessities. Yeah, with the Queen of Swords, having to cut away what's no longer serving you, having to get real clear on what's a priority and what's not, because there's a move at hand. So there is some sort of, what's next for you is recover, like healing, rejuvenating. My son's about to get in trouble, so I'm going to tell you this right now, Aquarius. Don't lose your patience, because things aren't getting, you're going to make a choice. And you're going to make a choice, and then it's like you're going to feel trapped in that choice. Spirit is encouraging you to flow through those changes. Don't become deceptive and earn an extra time out like my son is over here doing. That's why the Four of Pentacles is in your advice position. There's definitely a need to hold your composure. 44 can be significant. The only four that is missing is the Four of Cups. There's apathy. Bring it together for me then. You're apathetic about a choice and or decision that you made because you feel like now you feel restricted to it. Spirit is saying, that apathy is actually about to cause you to be deceptive. I do need to understand that Seven of Swords. I don't like that. So you could be trying, like you could be unhappy with your current circumstances, and it's about to pull yourself, like you are on, what's next for you is a healing partnership. But because you're unhappy with your current circumstances, you may be about to put yourself in a situation that would cause you to have to lie, cheat, and steal just to entertain that loving partnership or connection that's coming in, or that healing partnership that has the potential to be long term. Okay. Ooh, I love weddings. I know, right? North Node Aquarius is about group love, so the move sounds cool. I am guessing it's a serious shift if two people just moved in together. Absolutely. Let me see, Spirit. Why is the Seven of Swords on the other side? See, yeah, the Fool card. Okay, so I want you to kind of like not rush. All I can tell you is not to rush something. Not to rush something. Don't become like, I just feel like, okay, so let's just say that you are looking for a long-term relationship, right, Aquarius, and that's what you want. But because it's not happening right here in this present moment, you got needs, right? And so you go find you a sneaky link on the side. Well, now you're tied into this sneaky link, and then you run into this potential long-term partner. And well, this potential long-term partner, y'all decide that it's best for y'all to remain absent and hold out and things like that. And because that's what you and this new partner decide, you decide to, well, I'm just going to entertain the sneaky, I'm just going to keep the sneaky link. We won't do it every weekend, but we'll do it maybe once a month or something like that. That has the tendency to interfere with this new beginning that is basically on the board. It's the new beginning is like, it's guaranteed. That's what's next, is to run into this healing partnership. Just be mindful not to be attached or looped into something else. Okay. I feel that same way, Deb. So show me why the Four of Wands is in the challenging position. I have to be honest with, Deb, can I be honest with you? They're happy in those relationships because they don't try to make possessions out of it. Most people in like two people partnerships, they make a possession out of it. And nobody really wants to be treated like a possession. You might think that you like the idea for a little while, but most of the times people in poly relationships understand that it's not about possession. Let me see. Why is the Four of Swords here? I mean, the Four of Wands here in the challenging position. Damn, yeah. Because something has to come to an end. You got to move away from another situation that, well, it brings about conflict anyways. So it's like what you're staying attached to brings a very familiar feeling to you, but it doesn't, like, just because it's familiar, it doesn't mean that it's emotionally satisfying. And what you're being encouraged to leave behind is not emotionally satisfying. And that is like, you're aware that it's not emotionally satisfying. However, it is familiar. And to go towards this new situation, you only feel comfortable going towards it as long as you are attached to whatever this familiar thing is. Take it as it resonates. This story could be pertaining to a Scorpio, an Aquarius, a Leo. But that's really all I had. I had a push for those. Totally hear you on that. They say it's a great way to overcome jealousy and to some degree. Yeah. Let's see, Spirit. Let's go on to Pisces. For my son goes into convulsions over here. Baby, I know the floor is about to be completely cleaned where he's sitting at, the way he's over having the connection fit. Can I help you before you add more time to yours? Y'all could have been back there living y'all's best life. Y'all want to be up here having a boxer match and all that good shit. It will be when I get done. Y'all had every opportunity to be running free. Y'all made y'all's choice. Now let me make mine in peace. Baby, that's only going to make it worse. I'm going to tell you right now, that's going to make it worse. I know, Pisces, I know y'all wait a long time, but I got to go be a mother, okay? I got to go be a mother. The old situation is not emotionally satisfying, although it is familiar. Definitely resonates. I am doing my best to detach myself. I know that's right. I love you. I'm sending you a bunch of love and light. Let's move into Pisces. At 204:30. What's up? What's good? What's going on? I would never do poly. I am available for one deep connection at the moment. I know that's right. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in for my Piscean collective, Spirit. Please show me clear, concise messages. What is next for the Piscean collective at this time? What's next? Pisces, these are general messages, so please just take what resonates and chuck the rest for someone else. If you would like a more personalized reading, you can find those over on the ManjulaAwakening.com. Thank you all in advance for smashing that thumbs up button. Ooh, what's next for you? Communication. Yes. Communication that is going to lead to the 10 of Cups, to happiness, union, being on the same page, togetherness, harmony. So what's next for you is some sort of communication that is, I have to be honest, I do feel like that this communication has been slow to arrive. But if what's next is it finally arrives and it gives you an opportunity, it gives you the clarity that you've been in need of, okay? You're definitely about to land on some sort of discovery of something that brings about happiness, harmony, alignment. Let me see, Spirit. How does this Page of Swords show up for my Piscean collective? How does this show up for Pisces? Thank you. The Queen of Swords and the Six of Cups. This could be pertaining to someone from your past, a Libra, possibly a Virgo. Doesn't necessarily have to be. This is someone, let me see what's at the bottom. Yeah, the Two of Swords. This could be someone that you have closed off. This is someone that's wanting to I just want to make things right. Yeah, they don't want you to be single anymore. They want to reconcile this situation. They do recognize that whatever choice or decision that they made, kind of like if they had been investing in this, that one choice invalidated all of their investment. This is someone that is beginning to understand that. Let me see, the Three of Wands, the Four of Swords. The challenge is I don't think that there's been enough time for this situation to really fully rejuvenate. Like, even though this person has this clarity, like, this is still going to require a healing period. Like, the healing, like, time and space for healing still needs to be allowed here. Your advice is the Star card. Oh shit, Pisces. On the other side, the Tower card. What's that mean? The Queen of Cups and the Hangman. Yeah, I definitely feel like that there is some sort of sudden epiphany, some sort of sudden awareness, and it brings you back happiness. So what's next for you is there is definitely some sort of reconciliation here. There's an honest conversation that allows, there's an honest conversation between you and this person that opens your eyes to some sort of truth, and it actually allows for this situation to balance out. I do feel like suddenly there is this emotional expression, emotional, like, I don't know, like, if you, and like, you know what I'm saying, like, there's this energy of like some of you all saying that you love each other for the first time. The opportunity here is for you guys to have a better understanding of where you guys are headed here. But it's like the challenge is you have to allow yourself the space and time to do some healing. You have to be realistic in the way that you approach this. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Let me get some understanding on that Four of Swords. I do feel like that no matter, even though that Four of Swords is in the challenging position, you're still going to be able to move this situation onto calmer waters. I feel like that there's, what's next for you is to have an honest conversation on how a past event, kind of like, even though it wasn't so good, that past event actually made the table for you guys to become more clear on where you're headed. What's the Four of Swords for the challenging position here, Spirit? Oh, wow. That came out funny. Yeah, the Ace. That's why it came out like that, because it needed to come out with the Ace of Swords. Somebody's definitely, yeah, look, that's the truth. There is still some time in healing that is like, the challenge is you have to be realistic with yourself about the space and time that is needed to heal and to feel rejuvenated from whatever took place here, especially with the Ace, the Knight of Cups in the reverse. I just gotta be honest with you. Shit, some of y'all could have found out a motherfucker cheated on y'all. I have to be honest with you. Or you cheated on someone. It looks like that there is an honest conversation coming from that. And you have to be realistic with yourself about the space and the time that you will need to really heal from this. Your advice is the Star card, to be optimistic, but allow the healing is a key word for the Star card. You have to allow yourself the space and the time to do the healing, okay? This could be pertaining to a Pisces, a Libra, a Virgo, a Cancer, a Gemini, a Scorpio, an Aries, an Aquarius, a Capricorn. Take it as it resonates. Let's see, what's the numbers looking like? Okay, we are going to do a collective message. So I am going to take an intermission so that I can set my children free from their time out. So y'all give me just a moment, but we are coming back for a collective message, okay? I'm here, y'all. I know that's right. Great conversation so far. Ooh, that's beautiful, Miss Files. I love that. I love that for you. Let's jump in and get this collective message. I'm not going to do the all signs, their signs. Let's just do the collective at 2:13. Let's do it at 2:14. And I'm going in with these. These cards have been calling my name since earlier today. Ooh, yeah, I'm going to do this. Miss Foz, you make sure you text me after this live. After this live, I don't have anything else to do. So you let me know. I'm about just 30 minutes. I ain't got nothing but 30 minutes to spare regardless. Okay, it's 30 minutes, but I got you, Poogie Tuesday. Let's jump in for the collective message. Spirit, what is the message that the collective needs to hear that they won't find in any other reading today? What is the message that my collective needs to hear that they won't find in any other message today, Spirit? Oh, shit. We got... Oh, shit. Somebody's ex is about to get... I don't know if the handcuffs are going on or the handcuffs are coming off, but it looks like to me that somebody is getting caught up. Okay, like some sort of somebody that's obsessed with you is getting caught up and praying for better days. What's going on here? What is it that the collective needs to know? Damn, yo, they getting caught up. Told you they getting caught up. They are getting trapped, caught up, and praying for better days. So what the collective needs to know is that there is someone from like your ex, a psycho ex. This person is under a lot of pressure. This person is trapped, caught up, okay? Running. Like they're trying to, like they could be trying to like run from, like they could be trying to like talk themselves out of a deep, deep hole. Let me see. What else is it that the collective needs to know right now, Spirit? They are watching you. This is a stubborn motherfucker. They didn't got themselves caught up. Now this person is watching you on a secret account. It's like this person keeps on making their hole deeper and deeper because it's like this person is very stubborn, very egotistical, very prideful. And whatever choices and decisions that they're making out of pride and ego, arrogant behavior, it's digging them deeper and deeper. This person is getting caught. Like secret accounts, like this person's secret accounts is getting caught up that they still spying on you, causing malicious energy in your, I don't know. Let me see. What are they doing with those secret accounts? Like what's the purpose? What's the point? Baby, now, I don't know what this means. What's the secret account? We do have fake news pregnancy here. It is in the reverse. I don't even do reversals in this deck. I don't know. They could be trying to make sure you're not growing something new. Okay. Yeah, you got them blocked. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. This person could have blocked you so you didn't find out the shit that they got going on in their own life, honey. But motherfuckers be too busy worried about the wrong thing in life, for real. They be worried about the wrong thing in life. What did they get trapped in? What's this? What they didn't got trapped and caught up in? I'm the psycho, he says, and he's the thug. Damn. Y'all proud of that? Congrats. Bye, Craig. You so silly. What's going on with this trapped energy? Bonnie and Clyde. Damn. Oh. Your ex then got themselves caught up with a motherfucker they thought they was gonna ride or die with. Somebody they label they ride or die, best friend, them against the world. They're now trapped into that. There could be like there could be some sort of pregnancy that has them attached into that. And because they're in their trap, like because they're trapped in that pregnancy over there, this person is obsessed with you, really trying to make sure you don't go off and create something new. TikTok, it's only a matter of time before whatever that situation is, poof, blows up. What's the energy of this Bonnie and Clyde partnership here? What's going on here? Show me the truth. What's going on inside of that? Why do they feel trapped over there? Sick and motherfucker. Ah, baby, look how spirit is talking. They sick and tired of whatever the requirements are over there inside of that situation. Yeah, it's toxic love. Well, what's going on with this pregnancy? Fake news DNA. What's going on with that? Red flags. Oh my, love affair. So someone's pregnant, like, you shit, cheating, yeah, third party. Living beyond their means. So it sounds like whatever that Bonnie and Clyde relationship is, somebody's sick and tired. Somebody is over that shit. But you know, shit, there's too much, you know, there's pregnancies involved. Shit, there could be outside pregnancies involved. I don't. And there's a spotlight. Like there's some sort of love affair that is in the spotlight over there. Now I'm gonna do one thing. Yeah. Oh, I was asking. So what I was gonna say, I'm gonna do one thing and ask what the hell this got to do with my collective. And look, what's down here? Spiritual, like the divine is having to intervene because this person is going through some karma for what they did to you. But I also feel like with this card being labeled as spiritual attack, this person could be projecting some sort of negative energy. Like this could be someone that did some horrible shit to you, okay? This is your psycho ex. This is someone that could have done some horrible shit to you. Now this person is having to face their demons, and now it has them secretly watching you. And you know, a miserable motherfucker will subconsciously be like, yeah, I don't even understand. That bitch don't even deserve that. They don't deserve that over. Yeah, yeah, I bet that won't last long. Or you know what I'm saying? So the reason why this is in your energy is because when you feel some sort of small energy shift, make sure you're not picking that shit up as your own. I'm telling you I'm telling you. Because this is definitely somebody that likes to play mind games. This is somebody that's obsessed and won't let you go. Why does my collective need to know this? Why is this coming? Bitter ass bitches. Yeah, bitty betties. Yeah, why does my collective need to know this? Why is this coming up in my collective message? Because this motherfucker is mad because you beat the odds. Because you're overcoming the odds that they stacked the fuck against you. And now this person is over there, trapped, stuck, sick and tired. Sick and tired of being sick and tired over there. Look, so the real reason why you need to know is because this person has, like this, you are about to hear from this person. They are about to be offering you something, and y'all see that hook. There's a hidden agenda to what this person is offering you. They're trying rebound, trigger. Like this person is definitely trying to get a reaction out of you. So spirit is the reason why you're getting this message is so you stay focused and don't come up off your square. Who is this? Who is this? She said, not at all, but he only say it when I catch him in his bullshit. I know that's right. I know that's right. Let me see, Spirit. Let me see, Spirit. You built something from nothing, honey, and this person left you with nothing, and you made something of it. And now this motherfucker, whatever they built with everything they took from you, it's like the veil is falling. It's like it's being revealed. Who is this? How will my collective know who this is? Who is this, Spirit? Thank you. The Six of Wands, this could be a Leo, doesn't necessarily have to be, but it's definitely someone that sabotaged the connection with you by holding back. The Hanged Man could be a Pisces. This is definitely someone that has had to go through some sort of ego death. Could be a Gemini or a Taurus. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but this is definitely someone that had to surrender some sort of pride and ego. Remember, we seen pride and ego earlier at the bottom of the deck. This is definitely someone that has had some sort of ego death. Okay. Someone that has, like, this is someone that has a very nasty mouth too. Let me see, Spirit. So how is this person getting, like, how is this person going to be approaching my collective? The Death card, what's that mean? The Wheel of Fortune transformed. What does that mean? What does the Death card mean for how this person is going to be approaching my Sagittarius? The Knight of Pentacles, slow, oh. This person may be trying to trigger you. This person may be trying to create an uproar in your life. Let me see. I need more understanding on this. It's like this person may be trying to approach you to try to get some sort of forward movement halted. Yeah, look, this person, how is this person approaching you? They're trying to halt some sort of forward movement. This manipulation, it is manipulation. They're trying to manipulate they're trying to manipulate fate. They're trying to control destiny. They're trying to hold you back from a new opportunity. And that is going to come in the form of like trying to project some sort of, like, I feel like more than anything, this person is projecting something onto you more than actually coming and physically being in your face with the bullshit. I feel like that this is someone that is projecting sad, depressing energy your way. The Death card, the Knight of Pentacles in the Five of Cups. Physically. How does this person show up for Sag physically? I mean, for the collective. How does this person show up for the collective physically? I could be speaking to a Scorpio, a Pisces, a Capricorn, a Leo, a Virgo, a Gemini, a Taurus, Aquarius. They want a new beginning. They are physically. Now this person is physically approaching you for a new beginning, but look what's at the bottom of the deck: a toxic the devil. So this person is physically coming towards you, resisting change. Okay, resisting change. I have to be honest with you. This person is feeling under pressure because there is, like, I don't know, this person doesn't want to lose access to you. But Spirit is wanting you to stay in this independent energy. Give me advice for my members. Y'all heard that horn as soon as I said stay in independent energy. That's ding, 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 ding. You win. That's the right one. Don't go back to this. This person definitely has some sort of hidden motive. Two of Wands, turn your back on the old and open up, explore the new opportunities. Explore the new opportunities. You're growing. You're headed towards abundance and stability. And this person is trying to halt that for you. Yeah. So that's what I got for your general message. Let's roll the dice and see what, well, shit, Cosmo done took, baby. Cosmo has been Cosmoing. Could be a Pisces, an Aries, a Leo, a Gemini. Take it as it resonates. They could have went and built something or started to lay foundations with someone who lied and said that they was pregnant but was really never pregnant. Just take that as it resonates. Y'all, see you on the line in a few minutes, Key. Yes, you will. I hope you text me. Thank you so much for your reading, Key. You're so welcome, beautiful soul. You're going to have a beautiful, blessed day. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel. It is greatly appreciated. Somebody better go outside. They humming hard. That ain't for me, honey. They can keep on humming or get out and go knock on the door. I love y'all. She said humming, honking. Same difference, same difference.